Hey YouTube. So I get a lot of questions about how to actually make your page set up so you can get more than one Capri Sun, more than one wrapper for your treats on a page, an 8.5 by 11 page. Now some treats are not going to get two to a page, like your Hershey's wrappers. I don't think those can fit two to a page. Just thinking off the top of my head of a few different ones. I know that, a chip bag is a full 8.5 by 11 page or 11 by 8.5. But there are certain templates that can be like fruit snacks, Capri Sun, um, your cookies. You might know, maybe not with cookies. There's a few that you can get a couple um, images to a page so you can save paper when you go to print. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can change it to where you can get four to a page instead of just one and waste paper. Definitely water bottle labels you can do like this. Gatorade labels depending on the size. Pringle cans depending on the size that you're doing. So first, this is a template that I created for the Capri Sun. It's available on my website, craftsofadifferentshade.com, in case you want something that's already done. But if you know the measurements to your item, what you can do a new document. So say you're just starting from scratch. You already know your measurements. You don't have a template or anything that you bought, but you know your measurements are, say, like 3 by 5 for um, your whatever wrapper you're using. I don't recall the measurements of Capri Sun. I know you guys asked me that. It's something that I measured. Everybody's may be a little different. Shout out to Tam Sweet Life. I know that she definitely shares measurements. Let's see what this one is. I'll have to go to the shape, like the actual page design, because this is a page setup as this. So it's 3.25 by 4.75. That's what I have as my Capri Sun measurements. And that's the whole square behind it in addition to what's in here. So what you can do is if you wanted to just stay on this page, what you can do is size it. I would not size it from here though, because you're going to have this gray square, right? So what I would do is I would design my Capri Sun. Say I want to use this design, and I would save it as, you know, there's a few different ways I'm going to show you how to do this. So first, I'm going to start with the template. Then I'm going to show you how to do it if you've already designed a template, and then we'll go from there. So if I would just like save this as a PNG. And I'm just going to save this real quick just to this random place on my computer. Applesauce definitely can get more than one on a page. Jump rope, definitely. So I saved this, right? So what I could do is I could go, now I could just do like size, and this is not how I would do it, but this is probably one of the ways you can do it. Um, Give me a second, you guys know computers run a little slow. The computer with Publisher, the PC just runs a little slower. Um, wish I did not, wish that Publisher was available on Mac so that I could teach from the Mac. It'd be a lot better, but that's okay. So I'm going to go size, page setup, and this is under page design. And here you can change the size of your paper. So I'm just going to make it by 11. Hit OK. So see that? The size of my paper changed. But remember, the page design was already this gray box on the back. So it's going to stay gray there. So what you need to do, let me undo that, is select all. If you do it this way, select all, and then I'm just going to group it because everything is ungrouped right now. So I'm going to group it so it's like one image and I can move it all together. Group it all. And then here's what I can do. I can move it and I can just copy this across. Okay. Control C and Control V. Now, I don't really like to do it this way because sometimes you might want that gray square that was on your back if you're cutting out your Capri Suns as squares. Because now this image right here is actually a little smaller than the full size of the Capri Sun. So what I would do instead is I would go to File, New, blank 8.5 by 11 should be your first one that comes up. If not, you can always design it in that size. And I'll show you. You can come in and you can choose any size, and then you can go to page design and change it, or you can just do create new. All right, so it is set up. There it is. And so what I do is I just go and grab whatever you saved as your one visual template. I go back and grab that image and I just drag it over into Publisher. See how my gray square background is there on this one? And just do, it across. If you purchase a template from me, you know that there are 4 to a page. So what I do in that Capri Sun video is actually I just fit these into that 4 to a page. But going back to the one that is 1 per page, like if you set your pouch up to have 1 per page, I'm just gonna undo this. I want to show you guys something about the design, because as you know, this was not set up as a shape. If you watch my other Capri Sun video, I'm just undoing everything I did before. This is not set up as a shape. This is an actual page design background. So you'll want to make sure if you're using my template that you change the background. You can say no background, see how it goes to white. Or let's say we wanted to do, let's do Elmo again. And that I want the full square size. I don't just want, this is kind of mimicking the shape of the Capri Sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these out because I don't want that. I actually want to do the full square and just wrap it around the Capri Sun. I don't have any Capri Suns to do this today at home if I printed it out, but I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to do a picture or texture fill. I'm going to go online and browse just for like an Elmo Sesame Street background. And if you were to leave those shapes that I removed out of here and then just cut around, you would just have like the center of the Capri Sun. You wouldn't have the full shape, like to wrap it around the whole front of the Capri Sun. I hope that I'm explaining that well. I wish I had some Capri Suns in the house to help with. I may be able to go get one today to show you. Yeah, I'll pick up some. So let's say we do an Elmo background. I'm not really seeing anything. We might need to do like just red or do Sesame Street background. And I like to use this just right from here. It just makes more sense to me. I don't know. Sometimes I go on Google. It just depends on what I'm finding or not finding. So let's see here. I'm not really seeing anything good that I would want to use as a background. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this a solid fill and do red. Because Elmo's red. Okay, there we go. This, I'm going to ungroup everything. Make sure it's not grouped. All right. So with these lemons or oranges, I don't need those. Let's make this, this font is already here, so I'm just going to edit the text. And I'm going to say Marcus, no, I'll say Alicia's. I know I did Marcus before. Alicia's. I don't think a 10-year-old is having an Elmo party, maybe, but I'll change this to first birthday. And I'm going to delete this that says made with love out. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to fix this up. So my shape fill, Elmo is about yellow and oranges. So let's go grab an Elmo clip art. Might have something saved that I did the other day. I don't think I saved that image from the other jump ropes that I did. And yes, I have a video on jump ropes if you want to check that out. So what I'm saying is when you cut this whole square out on your Capri Sun, you just adhere it to the front or the back of the Capri Sun, and then you will see that it fills the whole front. And so it will just lay over the already Capri Sun label that's on the juice pouch, or it will go on the back and fill the back up. So I'm going to look for some type of PNG that I can get of Elmo that I like. I had one the other day, but I removed that because I don't have an Elmo party to do, so don't really need it. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. I still have it. I'm going to go ahead and just bring that in. He's a little light, but that's all right. And if you ever want to like recolor Elmo, just go to recolor. Like picture tools, format, recolor. See, Elmo can change colors. So, like you might want to have a black and white party with Elmo. So I'm going to come here. I'm actually going to change the background on this. Page design, background, more backgrounds. I don't like that the red is so different. Probably like a yellow or orange. Yeah. I'm not a big Elmo person. I don't know what all is Elmo, but that looks good. This, I'll change it to have an outline in red. I'll do the same red as Elmo. Doesn't really look red there. Let's actually do the fill as that color. I'm going to take this outside red. And then I'll do the outline in that color. See how, yeah, that looks good. And this is a shape here, so I'm going to change that outline as well. I think I'll go ahead and pull up that same red color that I have. That actually looks fine. That's the orange, not the red. And then this one, what I'll do is I'll do the outline in the red. Just thinking how this will look. And I'll do the fill in the orange, the light color here. No, I don't like that. Let's do opposite. Red. And then the fill be the orange, the outline. No, that was pick the wrong color. Can we do white? Let's do outline in white. And then the fill. I don't like that red. Get this like a brighter red. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm gonna go get some Sesame Street sign. And this is just a quick design. I probably will want to add some balloons or something maybe. Look, this one I could even grab this if it's a PNG. Let's see, let me click it. Well, this is a PNG. It's not a PNG. Let's see if we can search PNG. If not, I'll take the background out on that one. All right, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to save this because I actually decided to go a different direction with this design now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pixlr. Go to Pixlr.com. So I really like Pixlr. I really like Pixlr because it is a great free resource to do Photoshop stuff. So this is Pixlr. You just want to open the editor. That's fine. Just run it. Got it. So go through the motions of this. Okay, so when you open it, you'll see this. So we're just going to open a new image, or image from a computer, because we don't need to create anything. We're just going to remove the background. And hopefully I remember this, guys, because I use Photoshop. So I like to share with you free resources so that you can use instead of always having to buy Photoshop, because not everybody wants to buy Photoshop and not everybody wants to learn Photoshop. Like, it is a very big learning curve. Even I say that, I know how to use Photoshop, but I always think there's so much more to it. People rarely know everything you can do in Photoshop. So I'm just going to remove the background out. I'm just going to take this, and hopefully this is the right way when I remember it. And that looks good, so I'm just going to delete it. Let's see here. I don't really know always how to do this. It's locked, that's why. So make sure you unlock it. Can't do anything when it's locked. So all I did was I grabbed the wand tool, and when you bring in anything to Pixlr, it automatically locks it. Just unlock it. All I did was grab the wand tool. I clicked on the white space I wanted to take out, and then I hit on my keyboard delete. So I'm going to deselect just with Control D, or you could right click, deselect all, and I'm going to save this. File, save, and we want to make sure we save it as a PNG, guys. If you save it as a JPEG, you will still have a background. All right, so save as a PNG, hit OK. And you can create chip beds. You can create all your party favorites in Pixlr too. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to save it there again, my desktop. And I'm going to come back in to this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this out the way because I don't want that anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to change the Sesame Street sign to be the focal point of this chip bag or this Capri Sun. And here it is. I'm going to go over here. And this looks pretty cool. So great, no background, no nothing, right? But you see there's no name on it. So I need to insert some word art that says Alicia or whatever, right? Like Alicia Street, I don't know. Just trying to center this correctly. All right, cool. Get it in there. And I like Publisher because it does kind of snap when you're in the right space. So here we go. Bring this down. Actually, let me group that together. I don't even know if I want this anymore, but we'll see. And all I do is select it, right click, group. Over here, put that in there like so. Great. So I'm going to write on it. I'm not sure what the Sesame Street font is. Let's Google that. If it wants me to be great, it does not want me to be great, y'all. So I just Google when I need to find whatever font I'm looking for. All right, so Sesame Street font. I like to use the font as a resource. So lots of resources being used in this. Lots and lots and lots. All right, so it looks like they're saying Interstate Compressed Bold. Let's see if that's a free font. And if not, we'll just use one similar. Does not look to be so. What we're going to do is just use a good old Arial or Helvetica. I think that could work. I'm not sure. Again, it's my first time doing Sesame Street, guys, so I don't know their font. I'm just going to go ahead and do word art and type Alicia Street. Arial. Let's do regular old Arial. Bold. That'll be fine. That'll work for right now. And so you see how it shows the style? I'm going to change the shape right here. If you ever pick something that's incorrect, just go and fix it. Change the shape. I'm going to take the outline off. I'm going to take any effects that are on because I picked one with effects, you know, and you can also come here and just change the style. See? But that looks fine actually. So let me get it in here. Fit it. That looks pretty good. All right. I actually like this a lot. That looks good. I think I chose the right style and everything. So I don't want these anymore. 123 Alicia Street. You know, we could put something like, trying to think how elaborate. You guys know, usually I just copy the center of my chip bag from my Capri Suns. I don't really do much different. But I'm thinking now I don't like the page design background, so I want to change the color to be maybe that green on the sign. I don't think I'm be able to hit it exactly because I can't pick it up. Let's see how this looks if I like it at all. No. All right. I think this is fine, but I need to add some more orange so that I like it better. Let's just type out happy birthday. I really want some like balloons on this somewhere. This is always how it is when I design. Y'all go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to figure out what I want and how I like it. Let's insert some word art. I really want to insert like some balloons or some blocks. Like the number 1, like I did before. Yeah, let's actually just write like Sesame Street 1. Like this is cute. And let's see what else. If I could find like Elmo number 1, that would be nice. Like this is cute. I think I'm actually going to change it. But yeah, all the time, changing, changing, changing. I'm actually going to insert. I'm going to just type that out. I'm going to go and I'm going to type out a 1. And I think I like Helvetica for this. Helvetica is a good simple font. And I always use word art instead of inserting text because I need a better font. I need a font with the bottom, like a serif font. I always come and do this because text you can't manipulate as well as word art. So word art is just a lot easier, a lot better to manipulate, to change the sizes, to change the style. So a little trick there. Amelia might work. Let's see. No, Amelia's ugly. So we'll edit the text again. What was it that I just had? That's a cute font, actually. Yeah, I think I like an apple juice. Whatever. That was number 1. It wasn't apple juice. What was it? Another typewriter? Yeah. Okay. So I like this, but I'm gonna fix it. It's not my fave. I still don't like it. Trying to find a real solid font. Usually it's a lot, usually I know what I want to use, but that's okay. I'm gonna speed on through this little part if you don't want to watch it. Yep, that is good. Yeah, that's it. That'll do. I wish there's a little more wider on the ends, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put 1. I'm gonna shrink down Elmo here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this with a pattern. So let's go and grab browse. Oops, no, sorry. I don't want to do it from a file. I want to do it from online. So I'm just gonna search like Elmo balloon wallpaper. Because I told you I wanted to do some balloons. Or I'll do Elmo balloon clip art. I don't know why Cookie Monster keeps coming up for Elmo. Those are two different characters. Let's search Elmo clip art PNG. Barney. I haven't seen Barney in a while. So I'm not finding a lot that I like on Bing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Google and get it. Or just search like Elmo pattern. Yeah, I don't see that. Oh, there we go. All. Make sure this is selected as all. There we go. It was on the wrong thing. Elmo balloon. It was trying to only give me stuff that I have a license for. That's not under copyright. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use something obviously that's under copyright. I don't hold the copyright for Elmo, obviously. Not saying that I do. Yeah, I want an Elmo wallpaper. Like I want some polka dots or some balloons. Like that is cute. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease, you guys. Like this is cute. That's really cute. I'm gonna look a little funny, but that looks cute. So shape fill. I need to change the outline of this. We'll do that color. It has some effects on it. I want it to be a little more thick. Yep, there we go. The effects, let's turn them off. And let's see. Let's do more of like a glow around it. Yeah. And I'm going to change the background color now. And I'm going to bring Elmo to the front of that. I'm going to change the background color now because I hate it. Let's see if we can find something that's cool online. Something not too red though, because Elmo is not the right red there. I want like just gonna clear all these filters out. I actually really like this. I don't know how it would look though. I would have to delete out the other Elmo. I want something like that. No, don't love it. But I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Excuse me. I still like this. Too busy. Hurting my eyes. So, what I'm going to do is go and get like a Sesame Street stripe background. See if I like that. And then I should be about done with this one. Like, I love that. And just making sure, like, I really like this. Yep. And I'm going to change this out. It's this shape. Outline to green. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a bevel. But I'm going to change the light. I don't like that. I got darker. Yeah. I'm going to do the same thing with him. I'm actually going to change this outline. I want it to be red. Let's make it red. Or the actual red from Elmo. It's a little dusty. Still dusty. That looks better. There we go. And then change him. Kind of pop out more. There we go. See how he looks like he's coming off the page a little more. Maybe brighten him up some because he is just dusty to me. There we go. There we go. Now we got a good Elmo. So now what I'm going to do with this word art is change the shape color again, the outline again. There we go. And I actually just might fill it with red. Yeah, there we go. We didn't need the pattern. And I'm going to, that's about it. I mean, that would be fine for Capri Sun. So I'm going to save this. Like I would be going to print it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it to Elmo. Capri Sun. Always save your publisher document first. I'm going to pretend like I saved that. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to save it as a PNG as well. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to file new if you're just doing this on your own. You can always click here and do more blank page sizes. Say you want to do 11 by 17 paper, not just 8.5 by 11. You can click that. I just went through all that 40 minutes to do this Elmo design. But I also showed you how to set it up, and I'm going to show you how to set this up. So that's how my creative pattern thinks, though, because sometimes I'll get into it and I want to go one way with these, and then I'll go a whole different direction. So thanks for watching the whole video if you did, or if you just skipped ahead. So say you wanted to do 11 by 17, it's already on there. So it's going to open up. Or if you want to do 8, say you choose 11 by 17, but you're like, oh no, I don't have any legal size paper. I just need to do 8.5 by 11. So what you're going to do, once it opens, so this is 11 by 17. I'm going to change this to 8.5 by 11. And I always suggest you save as a PNG, come in, create a new page, because if not, you're going to have, you want to make sure it just is all consistent. So here we go. So now I'm just going to go, this is the way I do it. There's other ways to do it, but this is the way I do it, or I would do it if I was doing it and I didn't have my template already set up before to a page. So there's always more ways to skin a cat, more than one way to skin a cat, but this is Alicia's way, and please do share if you do it any other way. You know, we all gonna do things a little different. You can always get to the number 4 different ways, 3 plus 1, 2 plus 2. So I always like to tell everybody watching that, because I know people are like, oh no, why'd you do it that way? Because this is just the way I do it. So here's my Capri Sun, and I'm just gonna copy and paste them across the page. So I'm just doing Control C, Control V. And that would be that. And I would print these out. And there's margins on this, so you can do page design, no margins. And you can always align them. So when you cut, you can just cut straight across the paper. Oops, I meant to align the bottom. Yep. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Sorry, I selected the wrong things. Just need to select these two. Line bottom, and you go to print. And I print these on adhesive paper. I sit them on the back. I'll show you what it looks like printed. So if I wanted to print from here, I would just print. But one of the things about RGB printing, I don't like to print in RGB. So I'm actually going to save this as a PDF. Because you see, you can optimize it for high quality printing. And then I'll print the PDF. Okay? Or I'll send the PDF off to print. And I can also do a commercial print, which is even better. You know, but high quality printing is very good. So that's what I would do. Either of those, save it as a PDF, and then I'll print it. Print the PDF. So I will show you how it looks printed in just a moment and show it how it looks applied. Alright, so these are the Capri Suns, again printed on the inkjet, which I'm really sad about, because you can't see the bomb quality from the laser. That's okay. I'll just go ahead and do this. My laser is running out of ink, so cannot get a good print, high quality print. That's okay. For tutorial purposes, this will work. I highly encourage you to get a laser printer for your home, or outsource the printing. Sometimes Office Depot, Staples, places like that, they don't like to print characters. So investing in your own home laser is worth it. You get better quality prints. This is a Kool-Aid jammer. I'm not going to put it on the front. See that dilemma with the straw? I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the back. Not doing the best job of laying that down, but yeah. So, and I would just, that way they can see the front, they can know what they're getting. Let's line it up. Okay, so I didn't do the best job of peeling and sticking, because it's a little wrinkly, but that's how you could do that. So if this was your party, have you some cups, you know, that you're sending out to your customer, they could see all this. They probably got a preview when you did the mock-up, and now they get to see all of this on their order. Yeah, so it's a little white there. And I usually just ship stuff as stickers because I don't ship any food or anything like that. And then that way they can adhere it themselves. So, excuse my heat press burn. Hope that helped everybody. And again, thank you so much for watching.